Well, that certainly didn't really take very long. Brian Alfred Hurst and James Walter Hook managed to get some money, and Thomas Vincent Stephen managed to take a lot, probably all of it. I suspect that means my wife is dead. Let's have a look at these then. Brian Alfred Hurst. Wow, you came in with a lot of crap. My God, I should have checked this out before. I thought, 50 bounty, that's not going to be anything. But you had a load of stuff on you. Bugger it. And all of that will now be gone. What are you doing? You decided to have a look around? Oh, yeah, okay. Ha ha ha. Chalk went up to Iolo. Then James Walter Hook. How did you do, James? You had a lot of stuff as well. Damn it all. Oh, and you hung yourself. Okay. So that actually added a lot of money to this. You came in with 5 saws. I'm hoping you just stole stuff and didn't kill anyone. See how this goes. You don't like the look of that. You have a ponder. Cat has activated a switch. You decide to burrow your way out. You have 1 saw left, and you probably dig your way into the vault, don't you? Oh, you clever little sod, you. You lucky, lucky little git. My goodness. Okay, well, that probably means that I've still got enough money to repair. Well done. Well played indeed. The luck was with you there. Okay, well, that clearly means that I need to reinforce this. I can't just have this being regular walls. We would have had you if these hadn't been regular walls. Damn it. Okay. There we go. That will make it impossible for you to just burrow in the same way you did there. Damn it all! We were so close! You had to spend so much money getting through here as well. That was 5 saws in total. How much would that be? That's 400. Oh, well, actually, you got very little out of that. You survived, is pretty much all you got from that. Okay, well, I can accept that, but we're down now to £500. That's quite annoying. And I'm not sure if this is all going to be set up correctly or not. So, because it doesn't always reset. So I'm just going to activate this, done, and then go straight back through. There we go, okay. It's all reset. Now, aha! Very lucky indeed that I spotted that. Okay, there we go. All good. This should now be working again. Let's have a quick look through. But again, this is why we needed concrete. Damn it, if I'd realized there were so many tools and stuff in here, because... that is quite frustrating. But he got money out of this. Do tools that people drop automatically turn into money, perhaps? Is that how this is working now? That's the only thing I could imagine. But either way, let's reset this trap and just see how things go. So, please don't kill me, Iolo or Ianto. Okay, and back up here. Right, okay, we're safe so far. Hopefully I haven't doomed myself the way I set up the electronics. Oh, and again, I forgot. Well, I get to check the electronics, don't I? Yes, okay. I'm going to kill myself with this trap. Much less kill anyone else. Right, now let's get out of here. And you have to be quite precise with your key presses because you don't have time to mess up. Please. Oh, phew. Okay. We are free! Okay, well, the trap is reset, though significantly less interesting to look for now. And you don't have a lot of money that I can steal. No, I wouldn't do that at this point anyway. That would feel far too cheap. But perhaps if there was quite a lot of money there, I wouldn't be able to resist. But for now, the temptation is low enough that I can resist. But damn it, we were up there somewhere. No wonder someone came in. But they spent an awful lot of money on that trap. And they only got 2019 back. So they made 19. All they've achieved is they earned $19 and dropped the value of my house quite significantly. But now I know not to ignore these tapes. I was just thinking, oh, I'm going to save up, wait for there to be enough to show. But I'm actually going to show you everything from now on. If I notice that someone's died in there, I will immediately record. Even if that means you're only going to get like 4 or 5 minutes worth of footage before I fade out and fade back in later on. because there may be someone with an awful lot of money to throw away on my trap. So, yeah. Lesson learned. Very, very good lesson to learn as well. So I'll fade out here and bring you back, hopefully, to more videos to explore. But until then, see you in a bit. My God. Just my God. Look at the money. Someone worth an awful lot died. I had done 2 very simple robberies that I didn't bother recording because they were just stupidly easy. Pretty much entirely demolished houses. I felt bad taking the money a little bit. I think that's why I didn't record it. I felt ashamed that I was preying on someone whose house had been pretty much just sawn to oblivion. But it seems that the fates haven't held that against me and have delivered me 9 grand. I don't even know what I'm going to do with this much money. Oh, my Lord. Well, with that much money, we can comfortably move this. This will no longer be a concern for my family. Perhaps what I'll do is something... I like this, though. So I think I'm going to keep that, honestly. Yes, I think we'll keep that. In fact, what we're going to do is we're going to reinforce this wall there. Out like that. Actually, we're going to reinforce the inside. Wood down there. Now, this is the question. How am I going to separate this? I'm thinking we'll have wood down by there, or rather concrete, and then this power will go up there. That'll allow me to move this stuff down on the outside instead. Like this. So, like that. And then this switch can be placed here. And this power will just have to come down from the top there. Now I need to be very certain that I am replacing these things properly. There we go. Now, what I'll do as well is, well, I'm not going to use that expensive stuff. We use the metal in there. Now, this no longer conducts electricity, but I'll have a look at reinforcing that in just a moment. Because my goal here, as I said before, once I had enough money, I wanted to reinforce this area to make it safe for my family. First and foremost, I want my family to be safe. So with that in mind, we're going to remove that. We're going to put a door down by there. And we are going to add the... Where are you? This here. Now this will still work. All I'm doing is I'm moving the circuit lower. That is the only thing I've done here, is I've moved this circuit down. Okay? Now, what I would also like down here is this. Some electric inside, some electric by there. So what I'm going to do is have a wall, probably like that, and then a wall out like that. And this will just be, there we go. There we are. Now, someone can choose to come down here if they really want to, and that's fine. But, well, actually, well, no, I do like this. So we'll have it set up like this. Have the cat there. Have this wall with a door right by there, and then some power. Now that's a very expensive vault to crack as a result of this. Though it all hinges on this weak point there. And that's a shame that I can't do this without having a weak point. But, well, there we are. That's the price you pay. Now, with that in mind, in fact, I don't really need to reinforce this because all they're going to be breaking into is electricity and killing themselves. So we'll add doors there and a door there. Just to give them something to think about. Now, this is where we're going to be moving our family to. I only just built that area up there, but we are actually going to be moving them down here. What I'm going to do down here, though, I don't know. Now, the cat will try to run away. It'll run as far as, let's see, if I move down there, pop a door there and there, so I can just see Right, I can see neither of the doors. That one? No, I can't see that one either. Really? That's interesting. There we go. I can see that door. Now, what I would like then is a new dog. This one will be Heidi. Okay, so we've got Heidi, Iolo, Ianto, Misty, and Pixel, as well as Jennifer, Johnny, and I forgot Jessica. Oh, I'm a horrible father. I'm trying to build you this vault out of guilt because I keep forgetting your name. Oh, I'm going to a bad place. Okay, so we've got that set up. They come down here. They've got to get past a dog. Now, the cat should, I believe, stop once they meet Heidi. So I'm going to move Heidi down one more so that it's not obvious that the cat has stopped. I'll move it down too. So the cat will stop at Heidi, but if anyone wants to come down here, they move into position, Heidi can see them. They would have to kill the cat and step over to get to Heidi, but Heidi will still be there. She won't be able to chase because the cat will be in the way. But that's fine because Heidi isn't here to give chase. Which is ironic, really, because when I was a boy, Heidi was the really aggressive one of our dogs who would constantly chase down things that were a threat to us, including a gander, which she killed because it made noises at me. Whilst Lady was the protective one and just kind of knocked me off my feet onto her back and ran away with me. It was quite a comical thing, I'm told. Now, what are we going to do? How am I going to make this especially safe for you? I would like there to be numerous... we'll increase the thickness of this wall. And actually, I'm going to run this wall along. It'll cost more to break that, I think. 400 for you. Oh, no, actually, it costs an equal amount, so it doesn't really matter. But what we'll be having is... I do still like the idea of there being a gun wielder here. So what we'll do, again, because having the gun dissuades people from trying to pursue the family. Jennifer can go there. Your shotgun can come down as well. Where's your shotgun? Oh, wait. Suddenly... I can't have the doors there, can I? Of course not. Because otherwise it's not a clear path. So let's get rid of you and you. There'll still be a door there, and that's good enough of a deterrent with that one. But Jennifer will be seen, and she will then go and grab the shotgun. Now, what I would like to have is some system where there is a door that they could go through, behind which Jennifer has stopped with the gun, as happened to me previously. How I'm going to set that up, I haven't the foggiest. It would have to be over here somewhere, so I'm going to have to invest quite a lot of money in this. But my family's worth it. Let's have you go up there. Now, all along here, I may have doors. I might even have... You know what? Yeah, we'll do that. We'll have some extra dogs just to dissuade people. So if they're really coming down here, they won't know when these dogs are going to be let out of their cages. And hopefully, it'll be about here. So that will power the signal, or rather cut the signal, to the dog's pens. So we'll have this. And behind here, we'll have... Let's see. We want the switch. Where's the panic button? Panic button will be there. And that will... No, we'll put the panic button there. Grab the power plant. Ah, see? This doesn't quite work the way I would like. If I have the power plant across... Okay, we might need to set this up a little bit over here then. So we'll have a few extra dogs coming through. But so we'll have a power plant there. The panic button will trigger a volt trigger switch, which will cut the power. So we want the volt trigger switch there. And in fact, we'll have the panic button a little bit higher. About there. Okay, that seems like a pretty good system. Let's find you. So power moving across there, and then power down here. And this will go to each one of the dog's kennels. I hate locking them up like this. Feels wrong, but nevertheless. We must do it for the sake of our family. I'm sure they would want it this way as well. And let's grab some windows. I may not put dogs in each of these pens just yet. I might not even put doors in the pens yet until there's a dog in there to make it worthwhile. But having it will help. Now I need to remove that. So there we are. We would have a dog in each one. They would see you as you're walking past and thus be aware of you and ready to attack. I'm thinking we'd have another, perhaps there. So a final deterrent. So we'd have one there. No, actually, there. No. Okay. So there we go. That will be loose. It'll just be free and can attack at any moment. And that is fine. There we go. So I'm putting an awful lot of money into the protection of my family at this point. So this, here, Jennifer will see you and then will be keeping pace with you up to here. So you've got a lot of dogs that you've angered. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom, the doors are open and you will see that this door has opened. At that point, you've got a pit bull in front of you. It is game over. I don't feel too bad about doing this one. At any point, you could see these dogs and be like, nope, nope, that is stupid. I am going back this way. And once you're up here, you're safe. As long as you're not down on this level, the dogs won't get you because they've got to come out of the door. So if you can get back to here, which you're going to be able to do before Jennifer gets to the panic button, you're safe and you can go back and explore the rest of the things. You will have had to have taken out Heidi at this point to even get down there. So I don't feel too bad with this setup, honestly. Now, the thing over here is we'll have a nice 2 thick wall there. Really, I should probably stop those being 1 thick, but I can't really do that with that power wall there, unfortunately. But we will, however, run the power up there in a wall. And that one there as well. Now, I don't want to take up too much room with this. There's not really much need, so I'll just seal that off around here. And seal this off with the rest of the wooden walls I've got. Now, as I was saying, I would like there to be a couple of places that there could be doom up here. One of them could perhaps be around here, maybe. Because, let's see. Jennifer, let me just count out where Jennifer would be again. So, keeping pace with me up until here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so at this corner, she's at this corner. Now, what I would like is ideally for her to reach a door. A place where a door could reasonably be, where the burglar might not appreciate that she would have paused. So, let's think. Maybe somewhere around here, somewhere in the middle, with a clear path going up there. So they think that Jennifer's going to be coming from up there, and they will have instead gone to explore this area, whilst Jennifer is perhaps coming down this way. So it's highly unlikely if I fill all of these up with dogs that they're going to get this far. I'm just putting that out there now. I'm probably doing all of this work for not very much reward. Well, the reward is my family's safe, but you know what I mean. Now, perhaps 1, 2. Actually, let's just figure that out again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. That would be a good place for Jennifer to stop. We'll pop this down there. Make it look a little bit more inviting, perhaps, by putting doors there. Things that people might not appreciate. Ah, wait. I need that to come across one more. Damn it. Okay, if we do that. Okay, yeah, that'll work. And place a door there. Now, the trick with this is that ideally the family won't cross other family. They won't cross over paths with each other. So what I'm preying on here is that the robber will probably know this, or probably won't know this. So they're not going to realize that I'm going to have our son there. So Johnny's going to be there. So Jennifer will stop at this point. She won't cross Johnny. And because Johnny hasn't seen the burglar, not going to be inclined to move. The moment the burglar opens this door, thinking, okay, I can kind of see that there's something over there. There's this wall. It's a different texture. I believe that I should be able to do this. They will step through, bam, dead. If they're on the ball, they'll notice that she's there through the door. That's why ideally you want her to arrive at this point at the same time. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, actually, yes. She will... no. I want the door there if she's going to be... Because at this step, she'll be there. And then she'll be there. You want her to arrive at this point when he steps through the door so that she's not visible behind the door. That may take a little bit of planning. Because from this point... let's think. If I force you to move... It probably actually won't change the count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, exactly the same. Only thing I can imagine then is to use this. But that door is going to look weird. So it's not ideal. Perhaps if we allow him to move a little bit earlier. We'll just calculate this. So would have been there. So now she's here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Again, we keep coming to this point. I may have to think on this a little bit. I may have to puzzle that out. But for now, this will work. And I can always replace this later on. We can place a door in here, perhaps. In fact, yeah, this will be a little bit less than ideal. But for now, it'll work, I think. And we'll place you over here. There we go. So Jessica's safe in the corner there. Johnny is going to be there to hold his mum up so that the robber will possibly kill themselves. But realistically, by this point, hopefully they've given up and turned away. We'll be adding doors and dogs over time. Oh, wait. I didn't name you. We'll call the dog all the way down here Nell. So there we are. That is almost all of the dogs that I've ever had living in the same house as me. We've almost run out of dogs. How crazy. Now, well, I don't feel comfortable leaving quite that much money in my bank. Especially now that I've removed this. So we're going to be reinforcing a couple of the walls, I think. I think that is possibly the best idea. Now, the only problem is that is a weak link in the system. Because I have to have that going down there. But we can reinforce some more of them. So we'll prevent people from just digging down over there. My lord, this is expensive. This is crazy expensive. One person has dug their way through on this side. So if we do this, I might dissuade them. Also replacing these ones. I think that is starting to come along now. Actually, we'll put that one back as a wooden wall for now. I don't think we need concrete there. And I don't really think we need concrete here either. We'll use steel instead, because that's probably just going to be as unlikely for someone to bring along as anything else. So we'll place steel along there as well. So there we go. We've reinforced this section of the house. I'm quite liking the look of that. And we've pulled our value down significantly. So all that remains is the potential commitment traps that I was discussing. So we'll have a commitment trap up here, I think. We'll have a power plant in the wall. 2 back so that it's not easy to break it. Now, bearing in mind, no one should ever have to come up here. I may put the... set up the safe up here, but for now, no need for it. So we'll stick this there and just adjust the position of this power plant. In fact, we'll build out that wall. There we go. Since that guy came in here with 5 bloody saws, I'm really, really paranoid of someone just digging their way through. In fact, we'll fill out that one as well. There we go. So if someone wants to go up there, they have to commit to it. And likewise, I would say if someone wants to come down here, they have to commit. But yeah, we can easily do that. Let's set that one up. So, and again, we just want a powered sticky switch and a door. Just so that they've got something to aim for. But these are completely just red herrings. There's absolutely no reason why someone should come up here. So there we go. That seems to have added quite a lot. Now, hopefully, all my messing around with the electronics has not made this trap especially lethal. As in, it still works the way it should. Now, let me just double check. Is that... Yes, okay. So that's working fine. That is still the inverted switch. It would have been quite comical if I had messed that up. Now, what I would say is coming in, the best way to test this is to first come down here and open this door. That way, from standing here, you can see if this is powered on. And if it's off, then you're safe. Let's just make sure that the circuitry is all right. Yep, that's normal circuitry. It's going everywhere the right way. Okay. Looks all okay to me. Let's just double check down here, actually. Because I've messed around with this bit so much. Okay, that comes down. This can't feed power back. That's very important, because if this could feed power that way, then that could cause an issue. Well, actually, no. Looking at the circuit that it's on, having power going through this one is a constant thing anyway. So this one will turn on, feed power down to this switch, which hopefully, if turned on, will break the power to the circuit down there. When turned on, this will also break power to this circuit, which is fine. In fact, we can go ahead and replace this with a powered door. If they want to spend the money to break that powered door, that's fine. I don't even mind. Actually, no, we'll go back to a regular door, because it really doesn't add that much. Sure, if they've brought, what was it, water, they could break that, but that's 200 straight away, and it doesn't really get them anywhere. There's still commitment traps further up, or they could spend 400 on it. Actually, no, you can't use these on powered ones, I don't believe. But that was all coming through. So let's give this a try then. We're not going to replace the pit bulls with chihuahuas this time. This time we're just going to hope that we have done it all correctly. So hello. Just going to open this door. Okay, so that... Oh, no, no. No, that actually should be receiving power already. Okay, why is that not happening? This should be transferring power down. Why are you not doing that? You should be receiving power. You should be sending this power all the way down and all the way up. Oh, perhaps. Ah, I see. It would appear that these do not necessarily transmit power. I believe I remember that. A few things have changed, and that is one of them. So we actually need the powered wall to come all the way around from out here. So we'll bring this down like so, all the way up. Ah, no, wait. I needed to be running from that. Damn it! This does make it complicated. Okay. Perhaps we can't do that then. We're just going to have to accept that this is going to be a wooden wall coming down here to power this. And if I want to transmit power up here, then I have to do that. Which does mean that someone can just break in. Unless I do this. Which, yeah, okay, that makes sense now. Okay, that does pull down our power a little bit. Or rather our money a little bit. But it still works okay. In fact, I may as well just move this wall away. And replace it with just regular wood. That pulls it down just a little bit more. Sorry about that, my nose was itching. Right, okay, so this should work now. Should, fingers crossed, work. Let's check this then. That is now powered. Okay, that is correct. Now, please don't kill me. Oh, okay. Next, activate. Okay, My heart is in my mouth testing this trap. Now that I've had all this money to invest into it, I am quite frightened. It looks okay. Yes, it is. Okay. Thank goodness. The house is now back on the market. And it should be a reasonable amount of money for someone to try and steal. Let's return to the house and see how much money. 1,700. That should be more than enough for someone to be willing to spend some money on it. But once they see all these walls, they might change their mind. And I certainly will want to change these steel walls to concrete later on because, again, it costs more to break a concrete wall. 1,200 over 800. So it's 400 more. Very, very expensive. This is only twice as much to break than a wooden wall. This is 3 times as much. So it does make sense to go concrete wherever you can. But yeah, that is it for this one, I'm afraid. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. I have. Finding someone who just dropped like 8.5 grand into my account. Yeah, that was pretty good. Though I imagine a lot of that was tools that they had with them. That's what I'm thinking. They had tools with them when they died. Actually, it occurs to me that I was so busy trying to make sure that this place didn't break that I forgot to check. It was actually 8,050. Okay, we'll check this out. He died in 125 turns. Did he have a lot? No. My goodness. Okay, let's find out what you did. You were a bit ballsy to keep going through this, I think. Well done, you. But he seems content that this isn't going to open, and he's willing to have a proper look. All right. You know what? You have my respect. With worth that much, you must have had a pretty awesome house. Okay. He's really, really double-checking. Okay. What are you going to do? Let's have a look. Right, you've activated the cat. You tried to run away. Oh, no! Ianto got you! Ianto killed possibly one of the most valuable robbers I've ever seen. And then we've got Jeffrey Norden Nickel. You took 36 turns to die, and you were only worth 50. Again, nothing in his backpack. Activated that. Oh, okay, you actually did it in the right order, but I believe that was Iolo who took you out. Finally, Edwin Stephen Marshall. Okay, well, you just noped out after seeing what was there. But okay, and there's someone else there. I imagine we're going to get quite a few. But yes, that is it for now. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. I hope you will be joining us for the next, where maybe we'll get another high roller coming through and giving us loads of money so we can expand or reinforce whatever we decide. But for now, that is it. So until next we meet, do take care.